greatest saga of all time was ruined by this film. From the billion-dollar jowls of George Lucas comes the chance to relive the biggest letdown in movie history. All the parts you forgot about, like the bureaucratic conversations.
The chair does not recognize the senator from the Trade Federation at this time.
The racism.
We shall not think so.
Natalie Portman's weird robot voice.
I will not condone a course of action that will lead us to war.
More racism.
I was not aware of such failure.
And this kind of anti-Semitic thing.
Only money.
So strap yourself in and get ready for an hour and a half of people standing in semicircles. Council meetings, different council meetings, and sitting, just to get to 5 minutes of cool stuff.
Star Wars, Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Once again, the Republic is in turmoil. Watch as the chin-stroking Jedi are pulled into a war between a completely disposable droid army and a completely disposable clone army. Seriously, there's no reason to get emotionally involved in any of this crap. Experience an awkward, forced love story as soulless as the computer it was made in. With so many visual effects, the filmmakers didn't have any time left over for things like realistic choreography, realistic dialogue,
I'm haunted by the kiss that you should never have given me,
or realistic Hayden Christensen acting.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. Not like here.
Come on, JJ. There is no way you can do any worse than this. Natalie Portman and her space hair return as Senator Padme Amidala when two of the galaxy's best sharpshooting assassins try to kill her with a poisonous worm-pooping robot. Two Jedi warriors will come to her aid. Obi-Wan Kenobi, a man forced to act opposite lifeless CGI characters like Hayden Christensen, and Anakin Skywalker, a rat-tailed asshole who's been creepily stalking Padme for the last decade.
I've thought about her every day since we've parted.
I don't think she liked me watching her.
I'd much rather dream about Padme.
You're exactly the way I remember you in my dreams.
Please don't look at me like that.
Why not?
It makes me feel uncomfortable.
Sorry, milady.
Ugh. Ride along with these one-dimensional heroes in a movie so unevenly paced, you'll have to wait over an hour before you even meet the main villain. Instead, strap yourself in for even more of the stuff that made Phantom Menace so cold, lifeless, and boring. Like people sitting and talking, standing and talking, walking and talking. One person standing and talking while another is sitting and talking. People standing and talking, then taking a seat for more talking. And a whole bunch of wipes. Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith. Return to a time long ago when there was still hope that the prequels could stick the landing with a film that starts out semi-promising,
This is where the fun begins.
then falls flat on its stupid face. Watch Star Wars finish its turn to the dark side as everything you've grown to hate returns.
Midi-chlorians, younglings, Cantuku.
And cringe as Anakin Skywalker completes his journey from annoying kid to obnoxious teenager to insufferable Jedi Knight in a performance so robotic, his body finally catches up to his acting. Although to be fair, no one can make this Drek sound natural.
Love won't save you, Padme. Only my new powers can do that.
Natalie Portman is back, and she's just kind of there. Weep as this once proud queen, senator, and warrior spends the whole movie barefoot and pregnant.
Anna, I want to have our baby back home on Naboo. I can go early and fix up the baby's room.
And finally witness what the whole trilogy has been building to, Anakin Skywalker becoming Darth Vader. Watch the greatest movie villain of all time turn evil because he's passed up for a promotion.
We do not grant you the rank of master.
has a bad dream about his secret wife, commits Jedicide when an old man gives him a super vague promise about cheating death, then gets burned to a crisp because his teacher is standing on a hill.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
So, Darth Vader is a whiny, dumb, easy-to-manipulate lapdog who got his suit because he couldn't quite jump high enough. Mystery solved. Thanks for clearing that up, George. Experience the best Star Wars prequel by default, simply because something occasionally happens. Even if that something is a lizard chasing a robot on a unicycle. But don't worry, fans of sitting and talking, because every time things start to get interesting, George Lucas gives us some of the cittiest, talkiest scenes in the trilogy, featuring council meetings,
The capture of General Grievous will end this war.
therapy sessions,
Close to you?
Yes.
commutes,
With all due respect, Master, is he not the chosen one?
weird bubble shows,
I don't think.
Anakin.
and just staring out of the window. All slowly building up to the most obvious reveal of all time, that the evil Sith Lord is the sinister old guy who talks exactly like the evil Sith Lord. Gasp! Not the guy who does 4 evil head turns in one conversation.
And the Jedi don't. To create life from dying. Not from a Jedi.
What a twist! After 2 pointless wheel-spinning movies, watch a finale where Anakin goes from peaceful Jedi to child-murdering maniac in less than 10 minutes.
It's not the Jedi way. He must live!
There are too many of them. What are we going to do?
Followed by 20 minutes of George Lucas jamming everyone into their New Hope starting positions. Even if it ruins the franchise continuity. Like, how did Leia remember her mom's face?
She was very beautiful.
Why didn't Obi-Wan remember Leia?
That boy is our last hope.
No, there is another.
How did Owen and Beru age 40 years and 20 years? Why does all the galaxy's technology look like it got worse? And how can we ever take Darth Vader seriously again after we've seen this? No is right. Starring
Oscar Schindler as Jesus, fake Yoda, and you so remember him, sir.
Hey Don't Act Again, You in a Bad Movie, Yogurt, M. Bison, Nipley Portman, Lawrence Fishburne, Definitely Not the Emperor, Dickhead, Cthulhu, Darth Saruman, and Django Unbrained. The following proof that more does not equal better. 1 ham-handed cameo.
Goodbye, Chewbacca.
2 disposable CGI armies. 2 cyborgs with breathing problems. 4 lightsabers at the same time. 4 unnecessary CGI flippy jumps. 8 severed limbs. About 17 things R2-D2 couldn't do in the original, and thousands of highly trained Jedi Knights going down like total punks. Seriously? You can cut through droids and clones like tissue paper and that's how you go out? That's pathetic, man.
Star Wars Episode 1 The Phantom Menace, because George Lucas has to shit somewhere.
Star Wars Episode 11 Attack of the Clones. So correct me if I'm wrong here, but the clones never actually attack anyone in this movie. So why the f would you call this movie Attack of the Clones? Star Wars Episode 111 The Force Awakens. If you think the movie was bad, wait until you see what they cut out.
It's broken. Can you understand what he's saying? I'm pretty sure that beep is down. Oh, yes, you're right. Beep is up.